Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot. Last time, I was defeated by the Jaws of Darkness, Lights Out, and Slippery Climb. Unable to get a single one of the bonuses from them. In this episode, we're going to be tackling Castle Machinery, the second to last regular stage of the game. So, what is special about Castle Machinery? Well, if you have the green gem from the Lost City, come up here. Just end the stage. There are 32 lives total there, even though I left early. But because of that, I've missed 24 boxes. Yeah, you'd think there'd be more boxes in these stages with the length. No, there's actually not that many. If you couldn't tell, I'm still a little bit pissed about how terrible I did last time. But let's go and do that one correctly before we go to take on Nitrous Brio. So, Castle Machinery. This time, though, we have a plethora of lives. As you can see, we have 46 of them now. And that's why Castle Machinery is really great, especially whenever you are starting up a new session, because those lives all respawn. So you can simply just go back and get all of them again. Provided that you get the ton of bonus room inside the stage, so then you just end up warping straight to the stage instead of, other things. So, let's move on. Now this stage, you can get the gem. It's just a regular clear gem as well. But it is a little bit tricky if you're not careful. Which, if you've seen me in this playthrough, Careful is my middle name. As he lies and forges his checks. No, it can be a little bit hairy, and it's near the end too, which this game seems to do a lot of. It seems to throw the biggest obstacles near the end of the stage, which I don't like. Roxas don't like that. That's mean. Why would you do this? I'd rather have the difficulty be done in the beginning, and then just smooth sailing. Then again, that's just me. I'm used to just collectathons in Crash 2 and Crash 3, which I think I'm going to be playing Crash 2 after this just for some leisure time, just to get Crash 1 out of my system and all the hatred of that has been spewed by me by this, and I know I've offended somebody in some way, but I don't care. Alright. Steam. Oh, but this is before we had good PC gaming on one system that has pretty much a monopoly. Alright, so let's go down. Jump. Alright, boing. Now, Castle Machinery I don't find too bad, but it's when we get to the section that we're about to be getting to soon enough that I don't like it and I can easily screw up on. How am I doing this? Oh, that's lame. Alright, so 83 Wumpa Fruit. And I could have sworn there was a ton of bonus room here. Maybe I saved because I had the gem and I had completed the stage. Maybe that's what I remember from my practice file. I could have sworn that there was another ton of bonus room. In fact, no, now that I think about it, I don't think there is a ton of bonus room, because in that case, that means there's only one ton of bonus room left in the game, and that is in the last regular stage after Nitrous Brio. So we're coming close to the end of the game, but it's not the 100% ending. It's not the one I promised in part 0. And here's where the fun begins. Oh yes, so I gotta be quiet for this. I've screwed up. I'm a failure. Just a failure. So I'll just go through the stage, I'll show you how to do that, and yet again, that backtracking episode is just gonna be filled with me getting things from the stages. That's how you're supposed to do it. I didn't do it that way. I did it the wrong way. And I feel really bad because, I mean, in this case, this is just the game defeating me at this point, which is why I just don't care. Because the game has just defeated me at this point. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And seriously am questioning how I managed to do this 3 years ago without having really any problems. I mean, it's amazing how much better I was 3 years ago at a game. Then again, I still remember raging about the same amount when I was doing the game there, because that was still technically the first time I was ever 100%ing Crash 1 and playing Crash 1, because I purchased it entirely just to do the Let's Play on this channel. In fact, Crash 1, just to talk about this now, was initially going to be the game that when I first started my channel and I first put down the rules on how I was going to do a lot of games, I was going to do them based on a series, and I was going to do the series in order. Crash 1 was the game I had in mind when I said that I'm going to go out of order for it, and I was going to do Crash 2 instead. And now I remember why I originally said I was going to be doing that. And that's because Crash 1 can suck a dick sometimes. Sometimes it can be a pain, but that's how you get through Castle Machinery normally. I still wish this game didn't have the stupid rule of you die and you don't get the gem, but hey, at least it was fixed for Crash 2. So, let's go and take on now Dr. Nitrous Brio, the second scientist who helped create us and the technically the inventor of the Evolver. Oh, look at him, he's short and stubby. And if you get too close to him, he tries to, explode on you. So, how do you end up hitting him? Pretty much the green gloops that he throws out, you have to jump on them. And that will end up getting rid of his health for some odd reason. I will never understand that. Uh-oh, I got hit. Now this should be the last time for the goop. There we go. And after the third one, Brio will throw a bunch of beakers at you and will drink his own concoction and turn into the Hulk. So, just jump on these stone slabs, jump on his head, and there you go. That takes care of Dr. Nitrous Brio, and I can't tell if those are shorts, pants, or just a metal, or just a piece of metal where his groin was. I mean, Tron has that, but here is the last regular stage in the game, ladies and gentlemen, the lab. The lab is the last main stage of the game. After this is pretty much smooth sailing, and then the final boss, Dr. Neocortex. However, I still have to get 100%, don't I? Unless enough people end up saying that I don't have to, in which case I will finish this project a little bit earlier and will be a lot happier. A lot happier. Because at this point, I am just a few. Alright, so looks like for this one, we're going to have to do that. Now, this stage, you can get yourself the yellow gem if you do it correctly and your first try, but the lab is often cited as being one of the harder levels of the game, and I will agree that it is a little bit harder, but compared to Slippery Climb, I will say this is a lot easier than Slippery Climb, and especially Fumbling in the Dark, the level that you unlock once you end up doing getting the Cortex token. So, let us get that. Explode it. Kaboom! Alright, so let's grab ourselves some lives around here. We have 51, huh? And go and see our girlfriend for the last time. This is the last of the ton of bonus rooms that are inside the game. This is the last time we're going to see our girlfriend before the ending of the game. So, yay. And before the ending, I mean the actual canon ending of the game. And it's a pretty simple one, so there you go. 84% complete. I'm perfectly happy with a B. That's a solid B. Please? Please just do this for me? You're not going to let me do this, are you? Please? Pretty please? I'm going to stop asking now. So, let's go through here. And, oh look, we have one of Cortex's scientist minions that you find out later on are robots. Now these guys are electrified, so what you have to do is you have to time it just right. And then they do a Wilhelm scream. Like, why? Why a Wilhelm scream? Right, go through there. And this guy again. Die. Right. Blow up the TNT. And run on the side. I'm glad that I can still run on the side. Right, grab that. Now you need to time this just right, because if you don't, like I'm about to... Oh, that was close. If you don't, he actually will actively run forward towards you. So, he just wants a hug. But it's not the kind of hug I want. Now this room right here can be a pain. Alright, there we go. Alright. Grab that life, grab that life. This one can also be a pain because you need to time this just right. Let's just time this just right. No! I didn't time it right. That's it. I can't do this. I'm just so defeated. Just so defeated. And I mean, I can do the rest of this game. I can beat the levels. I just can't beat them to get the gems anymore. I mean, I guess it is true. Once you reach a certain point, things just start to get worse. And I guess I'm just, according to the internet, apparently you're old when you're 25. But me, I must be getting old. Clearly I'm getting old. Otherwise, this backtracking episode is going to be quite the beefer. Nope, I didn't time it right. I was off by like 1 second. All right. So, let us grab that, and try yet again. There we go, hit you. I was so close to getting the thing, I just timed it wrong and fell into a pit. And then the one design I hate about Crash Bandicoot 1 came into play. Oh, what's that? You did good for the most part, but you didn't get the... But you fell down and you died once. Oh, well, no gem for you, good sir. No gem at all. No, that's bad. You gotta do it without dying. Even if you die near the beginning, you gotta do it without dying. Which is a stupid and archaic rule. Alright, there we go. What's worse is I died at the end of the stage, too. Which always seems to be the case for me. There. That's all the boxes, but still no gem. Still no gem. Why do I suck at this game so much? I have no idea. But here is the Great Hall. If you have all 26 of the gems, this is where you would get the non-canon ending of the game. Since I have 15, I will go as far as I can. Then I will end off the part because I need to do a backtracking episode, unless people decide that they would just like me to finish the game. If people want to be kind and give me a late birthday present, because, you know, things happen. I mean, I'm still keeping my old playthrough up there, even though it makes me cringe, and there's where I ran out of gems, so if I had 5 more gems, that'd be great, but take care of that. And you don't get a gem for the Great Hall for completing it because there's no boxes. What that will do is that will lead you to Tana and lead you to the credits. However, the true canon ending is with Dr. Neo Cortex. So, anyway guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're doing some backtracking and you're going to be seeing a lot of gems in the beginning of stages. See you guys next time.